Hi, Joe and Nina. This is Rob. Just wanted to make a video for you guys to hopefully help you both while I'm out. Let's go ahead and get into it. If we open ProPresenter, and the way we do that to open ProPresenter, again, Nina, is just go to here, click on ProPresenter, and this should come up. If you look over to your left here, this is the different services that we have. For instance, this right here, this is June 3rd. So we're going to work with June 3rd to do a couple of the things that each of you have asked of me. So when you email, and I'm just going to go ahead and show you, let's start with you, Nina. When you email the pre-service slides over, first you open Chrome, go to, let's just open up email. All right, and then you hit, let's just use this weekend, for instance. So what we're going to do is hit download. Okay. And we've done this before already. That's why you see this down here. Okay, so now that I've downloaded right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on these three little dots. I'm going to hit Show in Finder. Okay, as you can see, there it is right there. So I like to save those over to the Documents Pre-Service Slides folder in my documents. One way you can do that is if you right-click on this. I'm just going to hit Copy. I'm going to go to Documents, and here's Pre-Service Slides. You don't have to double-click it. Actually, you just going to click on Pre-Service Slides. What you're going to do is right-click on Pre-Service Slides. Now that you've right-clicked, hit the Alt button on your keyboard, and what you're going to see is some changes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move that item here. We already have one in there, so let's just hit stop. So as you can see, there it is. This is the one that had issues. We're going to delete that one. We're going to make sure it says Pro 6X. Okay. Now that we've done that, it's in the correct folder. Let's go back to ProPresenter. Okay, so what we're going to do is once we're in ProPresenter, we're going to hit File, Import, Import File, and it's already there, but if you had to look for it again, you go to Documents, Pre-Service Slides, and what you're going to do is you can either double-click this or just hit once and hit Import. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and hit right over on each one of those. Apply to all, right over. Okay, now this is weird that it's doing this. I don't know why it's doing this, so we'll have to check on your end, Nina, why it's doing this. But okay, as you can see, we got that here. But when we click on this, it's showing it, but it's not showing it there. So now what we're going to do is hit resize because we want to get this in the native resolution of 1280 by 768. So hit resize. There we go. Okay, now Joe, this is where it comes to both you and Nina. For instance, let's say, for instance, we don't have something here, and this is where you were asking Joe. For instance, we want pre-service slides. That's always at the top, but it's not showing there. So I'm going to show you, Joe, how to add that. And what we need to do is we're going to go to Planning Center. So go to Planning Center. Let's go to June 3rd. And see, it should say, like if we went back one week, you can see it always says pre-service slides and music. So we're going to go back to June 3rd. I'm just going to add an item. Just click add an item, and we'll just type in pre-service slides. Okay, and that's going to be pre-service, obviously. So select pre-service, and then hit accept. Now, for some reason, when we do that, it always goes down to the bottom. So see how this right here, we can move this up to the top to pre-service slides. There we go. Okay, so now it's there. I like to hit refresh so that makes sure it updates. Now let's go back into ProPresenter. And what we're going to do is this is where you would add this, Joe. See, it doesn't have pre-service slides. So right here on this, you see that little arrow here with a circle. I'm going to click on that to refresh the PCO playlist. Okay, there it is, pre-service slides. So now, All right, we got to wait for this spinning wheel of death. So now here they are. We already imported it. Again, Nina, if we weren't there, let's just say we double clicked it and we're like, wait, what a second, where did it go? So if you just know the name of the file that you imported, just type in the first few letters. Like we know that was called May. So we'll type in May, and there it is right there. So I'm going to go ahead right here. Now, Joe, this is how you add this in, and same with you, Nina. Go to Preservice Slides. I'm going to hit Link. Okay, so that opens this up to drag and drop. So I know this is May 27th. We haven't made June 3rd yet, but this is how you're going to drag it in. You just click it, hold the mouse, and you're just dragging it over. And once you're in there, release the mouse, and there you go. There it is. Okay, and so you can see that it changed what it looks like over here. Okay, so that is how to add something not only to ProPresenter, but to add in the pre-service slides for you, Nina. So hopefully this helps you guys. Don't hesitate to call me or email me if you have any questions. Take care.